2018 was one of the most successful years for the Hindi film industry. Not only did movie rake in big numbers in the box office, but this year also marked the celebration of content and how the audience is much more keen to gravitate towards great or compelling stories. 2019 is here and we have a lot of expectations for some of the exciting projects that are scheduled to release very soon or in the near future. The fact that last year has left such a benchmark, audiences are just craving for better, bigger and more engaging cinema. However, with the first look of many of the films coming out and also common sense on what to expect from certain franchises, we can surely make the prediction of how certain projects are going to turn out to be. It's safe to say that we aren't excited about certain films and have a very strong feeling that they are going to tank in the box office. This is just speculation, and if you have movies we haven't mentioned in the video, write it down in the comments below. So let's just get to it. Here is Tried&Refused Productions with predicting the worst Bollywood movies of 2019. Rangeela Raja, a film that was about to release in 2018 but due to multiple issues with the censor board asking for an enormous amount of cuts, the issue has been finally resolved and Govinda's Rangeela Raja will release this year in January. Prahlad Nailani and Govinda, who have previously collaborated in the 90s with films like Shola or Shabnam and Ilzam, are presenting to us some slapstick comedy formula that was prevalent in the 90s. The trailer itself presents to us what we wanted to forget about Bollywood movies in the 90s. Women playing inconsequential roles, mostly playing second fiddle to the male lead, and Govinda appearing in several roles, a businessman and a yogi, and God knows what else. The trailer showcases a dialogue which says, "लड़कियां इतने छोटे कपड़े क्यों पहनती हैं? जरूरी नहीं है कि हर आदमी शरीफ हो." I mean, what do you expect in theatres? To be blown away with a compelling script or to be subject to brainless content? Govinda has been trying to make impactful comebacks but has featured in failure after failure, with movies like Happy Ending, Aa Gaya Hero and Friday, we're sure that this film will be no different. Houseful 4. We, and by we, I mean most sane people, are quite fed up with the number of installments that keep on increasing with certain franchises. I mean, numbers speak for itself. So as they keep on pumping out the brainless content, people still keep on watching it. Golmaal Again and Houseful 3 raked in a lot of money, which promotes the delusional creators to make more of these ensemble cast comedies. This year we will witness what initially was the creation of the creepiest creator in Bollywood, Sajid Khan's project Houseful 4, which after several allegations through the Me Too movement, has been handed over to Farhad Samji. You know, known for masterpieces like Entertainment and Houseful 3.
If I would have done Houseful 3, I think it could have been funnier, it should have been funnier. It definitely would have been funny, I think, because I understand that space a little more, you know.
With Bobby Deol joining the likes of Akshay Kumar, Ritesh Deshmukh, Johnny Lever and several others, you can imagine and be sure of the fact that this film is not going to offer you something compelling or even mildly intelligent. It might rake in the numbers in the box office, but the quality of content will definitely be below par. Setters. Now this is our prediction, and if it turns out to be right, then हमें ज्योतिषी बनना चाहिए. So with the film Setters, there is a monumental task to market such a film, which has several factors that have to work in its favor. First of all, you have got a huge cast featuring in an action thriller. Most of the time this happens, the venture turns out to be a confusing mess. This has been proven with big cast action films like Luck and Players. Too many characters, too many subplots, and this desperate need to be cool. Ashwini Chaudhary is directing Setters, known for films like Jodi Breakers and Good Boy Bad Boy. Now to completely shift genres and to do an action thriller with so many actors is quite the task. And now to sell this film, with Shreyas Talpade and Aftab Shivdasani in the forefront. Actors who are definitely past their prime in terms of being male leads in movies. Taking into account multiple aspects such as this, we believe that Setters won't set well in the box office or with critics. Student of the Year 2. There are some franchises that are better left untapped. After looking at Student of the Year, which was directed by Karan Johar, you were pretty sure about the fact that it was just created as a stepping stone for 3 new faces. There was nothing really exciting in the overly dramatic high school film. The film was intended to showcase that these 3 actors are capable of featuring in a commercial film, aka they can dance on songs and be dramatic in acting sequences. In 2019, we will see part 2 of Student of the Year, launching new faces Tia Sataria and Ananya Pandey, who will feature alongside Tiger Shroff. Puneet Malhotra has never really cemented his position as a director with below average ventures like Gori Tere Pyar Mein and I Hate Love Stories. The premise itself in SOTY is not going to be anything different. Expect a lot of high school drama, a lot of dancing, and maybe some great songs. This film is surely not going to be one of the films that will be remembered in the future. Just a launching pad for 2 new faces. Amavas. One thing that Bollywood fans crave for but receive very little of it are horror films. In 2018, we were pleasantly surprised by the horror comedy Stree and impressed in bits and pieces by Pari. However, there hasn't been a thought-provoking and bone-chillingly impactful horror film in quite some time. Looking at the first look of Amavas, the creative minds behind it and the talent in front of the camera, we are sure of one aspect, that this venture will surely disappoint. You've got Bhushan Patel directing the film, a man who is known for creating below-average horror films like Ragini MMS 2 and Alone. Then you've got a premise which reminds you of the same formula again and again used in Bollywood horror films. A couple falls in love, gets married, goes to a haunted house, and all hell breaks loose, as there is a creepy history of the new dwelling. Sachin Joshi, despite featuring in several films, has still struggled to mark his place in films. And the combination of him and Nargis Fakhri, coming back after small appearances in 2016 in films like Houseful 3 and Dishum, this does not seem to be the right recipe for a successful and impressive film. And that was the list, guys. Write it down in the comments below of what you thought about the video and what you think will be the biggest failures of 2019. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The handle's right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.